Hello, everyone, and welcome to our fifth webinar in our April Spring into Success series. I'm Casey Branson, Director of Team Member Relations, and we're excited to have you with us. This webinar is all about how to cleanse and nourish your gut with First Fitness Nutrition products, and we have President Nigel Branson and Dr. Philip Smith from our Medical Advisory Board with us. You'll discover why gut health is more than just a cleanse. It's the foundation of wellness. And we're going to explore how our top cleanse and wellness products can support a healthier life, improved energy, and better overall results. So if you're ready, let's get started. Please help me welcome FFN President Nigel Branson.
Thank you, Casey. Hi, everyone. Today, we're going to be bringing you a very exciting and informational product education presentation on how to cleanse and nourish your gut health with First Fitness Nutrition products. And what you will learn today is that gut health is more than just a cleanse. It's the foundation of your overall wellness. And when you think about diabetes, coronary disease, autoimmune disease, cancer, obesity, and pretty much all of the chronic Western world diseases, they are all associated with the gut microbiome that is unhealthy. And the good news is that we can actually heal our own guts from within. And your gut impacts your mind, it impacts your body, it impacts your life, and it is associated with so many different areas of your whole body wellness that paying attention on a daily basis to what you are feeding your body with the right supplements and nutrients can really make an overall impact on your gut, digestive, and immune health. So what we're going to be discussing today is how to incorporate into your daily wellness routine some of First Fitness's key gut health, digestive health, and immune health products. And specifically, we'll be talking about our flagship product, Renew, which is the product that pioneered gut health back in 1989. So this is a product that we have had at First Fitness Nutrition. It's our number one selling product for 35 years. And it is absolutely incredible. We're going to be talking about Vital Green, our super green food. We're going to be talking about our organically grown whole leaf aloe vera, and we're going to be talking about our digestive enzymes, LifeGest. And joining me on this presentation today is Dr. Philip Smith, who is a member of our Scientific and Medical Advisory Board. Dr. Smith, welcome to our presentation.
Nigel, thank you for having me again. It's always a great pleasure to be with you.
Dr. Smith, last month we did a fantastic webinar that is on YouTube on gut health. And what I was going to ask you to do today is, can you give us an overview of why gut health is so important to achieving optimal health and wellness?
Oh, absolutely, Nigel. I think we've covered a good deal about gut health, and you covered some very key points on the introduction. The gut has an amazing influence on multiple systems of the body. So we're looking at it influences your immune system. 70% of your immune system is in the gut. It affects your mental health because we know that the gut has a direct influence on the brain. Also, along with detoxing and digesting, everything moves through the gut and exits the body through the gut. So we've got to eliminate toxins via the gut. Along with that, you're looking at how the gut overall influences your energy level as well as your metabolism. So when you have an efficient digestive system, you're going to get better absorption. When you have better absorption of nutrients and vitamins, you're going to have more energy, you're going to have more stamina, your overall health and wellness is going to be much better. So we look at this in terms of keeping that immune system strong, which is a key gut system, and keeping your overall metabolism by getting the nutrients in. That's vitally important. So keeping that gut clean is critically important. And we talk about cleansing, everybody keeps thinking it's just the gut, but we're not looking at just gut when we talk about cleansing. You're looking at really whole body systems, other systems that come into play when you're cleansing the body, cleansing the gut, you're affecting multiple other systems. And that's where Renew really becomes a key player here. This is not just an inner body cleanse, it affects the whole body wellness. And it does that through the ingredients that are in Renew, which are really key for optimal cleansing body-wide. We've got the probiotics, which create the ideal environment in the gut for the gut to work properly. Then we've got these other key ingredients, like the butternut and the ginger. You can research those and find out how great those are for various things. But so what happens with these ingredients basically is that they kind of scrub and cleanse the colon. They nourish the colon so it can regenerate and be healthy. And as a result of that, you've got bowel regularity, you've got a healthier skin because you're not throwing out toxins through the skin. You've got reduced bloating because food is moving through at the optimum rate. You got better energy. Your immune system is much better, and as well as enhanced weight loss. So this affects multiple things, not just daily regular movement. So how do we do this? Well, take 1 to 2 capsules each night before you go to bed. I would start with 1. And as you get used to that, and then maybe move up to 2, see how your body deals with that. But 1 to 2 tablets nightly before bed would be the ideal dosage.
And Dr. Smith, I always like to say that Renew clears the pathway while you're sleeping to be able for you to nourish your body during the day. And talking about nourishment, we want people to use the gut health, digestive health, and immune health products every day. So these are products that if you want to live a long, healthy, and a life filled with vitality, you've got to incorporate all these products into your daily regimen. And if there are 2 specific products that I would recommend taking every day, it would be the Renew and the Vital Green. So, Dr. Smith, can you give us your expert opinion on what you like about Vital Green, and also share with us some of the benefits of using this product every day?
Well, first of all, Nigel, we live in a world where the vast majority of food we eat are enzyme, mineral, and vitamin depleted. So that right off the bat is one of the key reasons why I think Vital Green is a big winner in our everyday wellness process. We're looking at over 50 vegetables and fruits and enzymes that are in this capsule. And that's by itself, it's going to support your immune system. It's going to boost your body's ability to be overall well. One of the things I want to kind of focus on just for a second is that, you mentioned it a minute ago, people look at cleansing and sometimes wellness as a short-term process. This is an everyday lifetime process. It has to happen on a daily basis. So when you look at Vital Green, this is one of the key things that I really, really like about Vital Green. It alkalizes the body. So when we look at the intestinal tract, you've got the first 20 feet of it, which primary, is to break down food and get it ready to be absorbed. And the last few feet of it is elimination. So the first part of the intestinal tract is more acid. Stomach and upper intestinal tract is acid. But as you move along, in order to break these foods down and get them absorbed, it becomes alkaline. And so we have to have an alkaline body. And there's a lot of reasons why that's so important, is because it does improve your immune system. And I can talk more to that in a second. But Vital Green really provides those essential nutrients that you can't just get in your everyday diet. So it fills those nutritional gaps, and it's going to support your gut health and digestive function by adding a little bulk in there as well. But the immune system, let's talk about that immune, because like you said, there's so many people suffering from chronic degenerative diseases, sicknesses and illnesses that they just shouldn't have to deal with. And that's because their immune system is compromised. We know that when your body is alkaline, and scientific studies have proven this, when your body is alkaline, you're healthier. Bacteria, virus, even cancer cells have a very difficult, if not impossible, time growing in an alkaline environment. So the nice thing about this, it's not a powder you got to mix up, or you just take a capsule, which is easy to swallow, and you're good to go. So when we look at what's in Vital Green, we call it a superfood. It's a super green food. And that super green food is essential because it's full of minerals, it's full of enzymes, it's full of the things that really stimulate optimum health and wellness in the body. Overall, not just the gut, but in the body overall, because we absorb these nutrients into the cellular system, and the body can use it now to build strong, healthy systems in the body. So as you go through all the different types of ingredients in there, the spirulina, wheatgrass, alfalfa, those are all potent alkalizers. Then we start looking at the vegetables, spinach, broccoli. We know those are very potent antioxidants. They help resist cancer growth. Beets, great for the liver. And so we're looking at all these different things that the body can use, not to mention the anti-inflammatory products that are in there with the turmeric, the reishi mushroom. These are all things that help the body reduce systemic chronic inflammation. Now, another key component of this, and we're going to talk a lot more when we get into the later part of this talk, but amylase, lipase, protease, cellulase. What in the world are those? Those are all critical enzymes that you must have in the sufficient amounts to break down the protein, the fat, and the carbohydrates you eat. And cellulase is also one that most people don't know about, but that breaks down the cell wall of a lot of the vegetables and things that we consume so we can get the nutrients out. So, Vital Green, simple, 3 capsules in the morning, 3 capsules in the evening. So that's 2 times a day so that you're keeping that system consistently in the presence of this wonderful, wonderful supplement.
So, that, Dr. Smith, to me is the 1-2. Renew at night, Vital Green in the morning and the evening, and you're going to cleanse the pathway and nourish your body. It's a 1-2 combination. But another significant product that has been in our product lineup since 1991 is Biomega. And that is an organically grown whole leaf aloe vera product. This is 91% certified organic aloe vera. So, Dr. Smith, you've done many presentations and educational seminars on Biomega. What is it about Biomega that makes it so unique for not only gut health, but digestive health as well, which also incorporates immune health?
No, there's a number of reasons there, Nigel. First and foremost, it's easy to get into your body. I mean, it's a liquid, so you drink it. The other thing that really is important about that, because it is a liquid, your body doesn't have to break down something. It just automatically, this goes in and it's right there, and your body can just almost immediately begin absorbing those incredible ingredients that are in there. The aloe vera, we know, has been used for thousands of years as a natural way to improve the health of the body. So it soothes the gut and the stomach, which is really helpful for relieving some discomfort, but it also enhances the nutrient absorption through the gut wall. And it's full of antioxidants. One thing I really like about the Biomega is the fact that it's easy to digest and assimilate, but also it does help reduce that bloating that people can get sometimes by soothing the gut. Aloe vera has been used for that for years. The other big ingredient in this, there's 2 of those actually, are dragon fruit and turmeric. And those come into play really on a big time basis because the dragon fruit really helps the body in multiple ways. It's a very potent antioxidant. It contains prebiotics to aid in your digestion and overall gut health. And plus, it's a big boost to the immune system. Turmeric, everyone knows, has been around for a long time and is a very, very powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant. And you mentioned something earlier, and I'm going to bring it up again. One of the reasons that people are really unhealthy is they have what we call a low-grade chronic systemic, which means body-wide inflammatory process just from our daily foods that we eat, the environment we live in. And this really helps to knock down that inflammatory process. Plus, it improves the overall gut biome. And that, as a result, you're boosting your immune system with this. And so when we look at Biomega, what we see is it contains organic aloe vera, fruits, organic vegetables, the antioxidants, and the vitamins that bring this together as a product that really brings whole body wellness. So with a Biomega, just take 1 ounce once or twice a day.
Well, Dr. Smith, when I sit here and I'm listening to it, I'm just going, this is nourishment in a bottle, and it's delicious. And if you're incorporating this into your daily regimen, you could actually take your Vital Green with a shot of Biomega. It'd be fantastic. Next is a very important product that we've had in our product line for many years, and that is digestive enzymes. And I don't think that we as a nation have quite been educated on the importance of taking digestive enzymes literally before every meal. So, Dr. Smith, we've got this. It's an amazing product. It's called LifeGest. Can you share your passion and experience with this product?
Absolutely, Nigel. And, you brought up a key point there. I think digestive enzymes have been misunderstood and certainly they have lacked in the educational part as to how important they are on a daily basis for a person to have really an optimum level of health in the body. So what digestive enzymes do is they support healthy digestion. So to get the nutrients out of the food you eat, you've got to break it down. And the digestive enzymes are the key players for this. So LifeGest not only supports healthy digestion and nutrient absorption, but it also is going to help reduce the bloating and gas and indigestion. Well, where does that come from? Well, when food is not being broken down in the upper part of the gut at a timely basis, it sits there and it literally begins to rot and decay, and that's going to produce gas, cause indigestion and bloating. So the digestive enzymes allow a timely breakdown of the food that you eat as it passes through the different stations of the colon. Now, the other thing that's important is this is a plant-based alternative for heartburn relief. I used to have patients come all the time that were taking things for gastric reflux and heartburn, and we found that if they would just start using LifeGest before their meals, they had a lot less problems with those particular health issues. So LifeGest is a targeted enzyme formula specifically for digestive health, and it contains multiple enzymes: pancreolipase, amylase, protease, and cellulase. And we could take a second here. Let's talk about that. So we see the pancreolipase. Where does that come from? Well, it comes from the pancreas, and it's a enzyme that breaks down fats. Protease is an enzyme that breaks down protein. Amylase is an enzyme that breaks down carbohydrate, and cellulase is one that people don't really know a lot about, but cellulase breaks down the cell walls of the vegetables and fruits that we eat so we can extract the nutrients from that. So it's got all of the key enzymes that you really need. Simple to take. 1 tablet with each meal. You might want to take 2 tablets, maybe 3, whatever, if you're eating a larger meal. And this will get you the enzymes in there that you need to break down the foods you're eating. So this is ideal for anyone, particularly someone that's got enzyme deficiencies. And how would I know if I've got that? Well, it takes several hours to get the food from the upper colon to exiting the body. So if you're getting heartburn, indigestion, bloating, or gassiness in that first few hours, then you've got an enzyme deficiency, and you need to be on this absolutely for sure. Eating out, when you're stressed or eating big, rich meals, absolutely going to need this. Or if you're having that occasional heartburn or indigestion, which indicate enzyme deficiency, then you need to be taking LifeGest every day.
So, Dr. Smith, in summarizing what we have covered today in this presentation, we have spoken about Renew, our daily cleanse for gut health. We have covered the importance of nourishing your body with Vital Green, our super green food. We have spoken about the importance of Biomega, our whole leaf aloe vera, and we have now spoken about the importance of incorporating digestive enzymes with every meal. So what would be your recommendation of using these 4 products to enhance your gut, digestive, and immune health on a daily basis? How would you use these products?
Well, I think we would look at, just like we said, we would be taking the Renew nightly. I would do the Vital Green morning and evening, along with the Biomega, 1 to 2 ounces a day. You could take that 1 ounce in the morning, 1 ounce in the evening if you choose, but certainly at least 1 ounce a day. And then follow that up with taking your Life Gest with every meal.
I think that's a very simple and it's not overwhelming protocol to take on a daily basis. And I would encourage not only team members, but our VIP customers to make this part of your monthly Smart Ship order, because this is something that you want to incorporate to your daily wellness routine. You want to cleanse nightly with Renew, nourish with Vital Green morning and evenings, soothe your stomach with Biomega on a daily basis, and support your meals with Life Gest. So what I would encourage everyone to do, because people will do what you do. What you use, you will talk about. And in order to become a product of the product and to know that you are using these products every day, I would incorporate these 4 products, if budget permits, into your monthly Smart Ship order. And that would be your Renew, which is a month's supply, your Vital Green, which is a month's supply, your Biomega, which is a month's supply, and your Life Gest. And this is something that you're going to take and you're going to feel absolutely fantastic. We want everyone to be part of the gut movement and transform your life and your health from the inside out. Back to you, Casey.
Thank you, Nigel and Dr. Smith, for that great training on improving gut health with First Fitness Nutrition products. It's a powerful reminder that real wellness starts within, and we have the tools to support it daily. As we close, this is just a reminder about our April Spring into Success promotion. When new team members enroll and join your team with a product value pack, they're going to receive free enrollment and free products all month long. It's the perfect way to start strong and share wellness with others. Be sure to join us next Tuesday for another powerful training in our April webinar series. Thank you for joining us, and remember, a healthy gut leads to a healthy life. We'll talk to you next time.